Hello, I'm back. My name is Simon Peter Roach, author and novelist. Today I'm going to talk about copyrights. Copyright is a form of protection by the United States Constitution that guarantee your original works will be protected. Now, if you're going to be a writer, a novelist, a screenplay writer, a movie writer, whatever, poetry, you need to understand copyrights because you don't want your work stolen. So let's start from the beginning. We already know it's a protection type protection. Now understand, anything you write is automatically copywritten, but if someone wants to steal your idea, you cannot sue unless you have copyrights on it. Well, you'll be more successful that way. So let's look at it this way. There's a minimum, you have to have a minimum creativity in order to have your work copywritten. And it has to be in tangible form. Tangible form means something in writing where a hard copy of it. Now, depending on when you copyrighted it, in the United States, you have up after your death 70 years before anyone else can copy it. What you want to do is make sure your rights are protected. Now, there are two forms of different kinds of copyright. There's patents, which are trademarks, and there's the regular copyright. What we're talking today is about books and novels and literary works. The other copyright is called a trademark. This trademarks are symbols, shaped pictures. So let's move on to the copyright of literary work. Now your work is protected once you've written it down in a tangible form. But in order for protection, you need two types of copyright. I would mention two. One is United States government copyright, and the other one is the poor man's copyright. Let's talk about the poor man's copyright first. Simply, let's say if you have a poem, you put it in an envelope, you seal it, you register a mail, you send it to yourself, do not open it, and you hold on to it. The only problem with that is, it says that you wrote it, but it doesn't say that you're the only one that writes it. So therefore, I strongly suggest the United States Copyright Office. Now, it only costs $55 and you go up to 6 items, maybe up to 10 items on your copyright items to copyright and protect. Also, it takes about 2 to 6 months in order to get your copyright registered. Once you got the register, you're well protected. Now, let's move on. Copyrights are good in every other country, except there are a few countries that copyrights are not recognized from the United States. So make sure you know what those countries are. Finally, copyrights, to me, all my work is copywritten, protected, and I advise you strongly to make sure that your work is copywritten and protected before you even show it to anyone. Let's make sure that you know who's reading your work and know that if it's copied or repeated or stolen, that you can sue and get your money back on this. Because your intellectual rights are very important when you become a writer. And with that, I'm going to cut this short. We'll let you know next time I come back, and we'll be talking about probably writing novels, and I should take you step by step in a series of videos. So stay tuned. And like I said, if you're creative, make sure you're copywritten, all your work, and make sure it's protected. And like I said, I strongly advise not the poor man, but the United States Copyright Office. Very easy. Go online, upload it, and you're fine. Other than that, till I see you again, have a good evening.